What's up everybody, I'm Greg Miller and I love a restaurant called Portillo's. And I get a lot of tweets saying, hey Greg, I'm going to Portillo's for the first time, what should I order? So ladies and gentlemen, these are the 4 things every Portillo's first timer needs to get. So the deed is done, the food is here. It's time to show you the 4 items you have to order from Portillo's on your first visit. Number 1, it's the chocolate cake shake. I'll open it up there so you see it. It's a milkshake, but then it's got Gina's, the chocolate cake ground up, put in there. That's what it's all about. It's a delicacy here at Portillo's. It's delicious. And immediately, you get a giant chunk of chocolate cake in there. It's actual chocolate cake, chopped up, put in there into a milkshake, and it's goddamn amazing. But here we go, the coup de grace. We're getting right going. First off, of course, this is a Portillo's bag. This is what I grew up in. This is how you knew you were a true Chicago kid, if you brought the leftover bags were used to bring your food to school in a lunch bag. It's amazing. So here you go. First off, I ordered a French fry. Comes in the delicious little Portillo's French fry container. Of course, about them though, this is your first time. This is your first time at Portillo's, you gotta get the cheese. Now, of course, there it is. Is that, what kind of cheese you might ask is it? I don't know. It's like one of those, it's one of those made up cheeses. It doesn't matter that I don't know if it's cheddar or American. I just know that it's delicious and amazing, and I want to eat the rest of my life. So those are 2 things, we're halfway there. But now we get to the heart of the matter. You're going to Portillo's, it's a hot dog restaurant. It says it everywhere. The logo is a thing that says Portillo hot dog. You have to get a hot dog. If it's your first time at Portillo's, I'm assuming once again, you've never had a Chicago hot dog. Chicago loves its hot dogs, makes a big deal out of them. There's a very specific way to make them. You gotta get a Chicago hot dog. You gotta go up there, you want the Portillo's hot dog, and you want it with everything. That's the standard Chicago style for a hot dog. You get the poppy seed bun, it's steamed. You get the Vienna beef frank in there. You get onions, you get the relish, you get the sport peppers, you get the pickle spear, you get your 2 tomato slices, then you get a little bit of mustard on there. The big thing, then they added celery salt. This is a trick of the trade. They call it their seasoning. You put it on there, it's delicious. Here, the thing about Portillo's is you're allowed to live your life however you want. I'll tell you this right now, it's a confession. It immediately means that I'm no longer a Chicagoan, but I want you to know. When I go to Portillo's, and I'm not giving you the order you need to order, I order 2 hot dogs, ketchup, mustard, and pickle only. I know, if you're a Chicagoan, I've just been disassociated with you for the rest of my life. Ketchup does not belong on hot dogs, they say, but I don't care, and neither does Dick Portillo. He's an amazing man who made an amazing house to being Team Fat, and it's awesome. And so he'll let you put whatever you want in there. I gotta take a bite. Oh my God. It's one of those things I don't do often, the everything, but when I'm due, I'm so happy. Because you know, I'm not a big fan of the onions, but when they're mixed in there with the relish, with the spice, with the, oh, it's just everything you want out of a hot dog. It's a meal amongst itself. But again, you could just get that. You could just get the chocolate shake. You could just get the cheese fries and be done and say, that's enough. But ladies and gentlemen, you only live once. You're at Portillo's for the first time ever, you can't half-ass it. Final thing coming out of the bag, one of my favorites, it's an Italian beef sandwich. Now, you can already see the grease from the Italian beef, the gravy leaking through. Remember that Simpsons thing where Dr. Nick said, if it turns the paper clear, you know you're on the right way to weight gain. There it is. You can see my fingers through it. You know you are in trouble town, but it doesn't matter because it's so good. Now, the Italian beef normally would just be amazing spiced beef, sliced, put on an amazing hoagie roll for you. I say that's not enough for me. So what I do is I put on a whole bunch of hot peppers. I say I want the hot peppers. You can do sweet peppers if that's your thing. Instead, I go hot peppers, and then I also put in mozzarella cheese. Now, if you get a look at it, you can see how gross it looks, but how I'm gonna have to tell you here in a second how amazing it tastes. Let me get it right in here. Like, your initial reaction, obviously, is like, I know my face is covered in juice. I don't care. The second reaction is, this beef tastes really good. Second reaction, oh, there's the hot pepper, there's the cheese. They get together and they just dance for you in a symphony of flavors that is, it's a thing of beauty. I love this restaurant more than I love most people. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to Portillo's, this needs to be your first and only order. You get the Italian beef, you get it with hot peppers, mozzarella cheese. You get the cheese fries, large or small, your choice. This is a small. You get the hot dog with everything. You get a chocolate cake shake. This is for you to go and get the best possible Portillo's experience. This is what you want. This is what I rave about. This is what I named my dog after. This meal is the key to living the right life at Portillo's. and I hope you do it. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you tweet me your photos of your first Portillo's meal, and then for everything about nerdy conversations every day, keep coming back here to GameOverGreggy.com.
Up.
So good.